Guys, you are joining TK versus Rise. This is game number 3, and I suggested something to Rise. It seems they've listened. They picked up a new fourth. Jaysano was added as a sub last night for TCM, and it looks like Jaysano is going to have to be called up to the starting lineup again this evening. TCM having multiple internet connection issues. TK, kind of fortunate that TCM is having all these issues. They're up 2-0, and the games have even been close despite losing a man there at times.
Yeah, this is the right choice if you want to give yourself a chance to win. I mean, it gets to a point you want to give him a couple times lagging out, but when it gets to be the 5th, 6th time happening every game here, time to make a change. So they will bring in the sub. Now, tough spot for him as he's probably not all that warmed up. Got to hop in here mid-series against a hot TK team right now, at least in this series. But taking a look at it, 2-0 lead right now for Rise. Chino off to a hot start as he started 5-2.
Jaysano on your screen. Going to be running the sub for this squad, and he is going to be trying to make the way with the drone through the alley. He's got a teammate leading the charge. That's a big flank coming in from Chino, and you're going to see Jaysano with at least a 1-point opportunity here, possibly 2 if his teammates can stay alive. Everyone drops, though, and he doesn't get the toss-off. Missed opportunity as Chino's the last man standing. You see it's all TK on that side of the map. Nameless going to be working this towards school.
And he's going to be able to get in school pretty safely. He has, I think it was Theory leading the way, but he dropped pretty much immediately as I say that. He's got a little bit of help mid-street at Sharp that should be able to assist him. He flies into school, not able, no, he did trade that, so he was able to pick up Apathy and get forward. The question is, does he get points? And he throws that a little high, a little left, and that's going to lead to a reset for Wheats. If you're Sharp, you got to sink that.
Yeah, that's got to be a little bit frustrating for TK. He fought so hard to get to that side of the map. Sharp looked like he had a clean break. Stopped short. Wheats with a big toss out as well. So keep that in mind, as it's been a good defensive stand so far from each squad in the last minute. Who is going to take the lead with the drone next? It looks like Theory, first one to put his hands on it.
And we'll follow Theory here. He's going to be into school again. You saw him try to make moves. It was Sharp that ended up with it in his hands. Now, can he get the 1-pointer? He's going to get pushed immediately over Humpy. They just fly at him. They take control. It's going to be Jaysano trying to get that alley. He takes a couple shots before that player will get taken out. He should at least have a 1-point toss here. And it is good. A couple players there trying to go for the interception. Miss it by just an inch.
Rise playing for the more difficult side historically. Already up 3-0, and they are continuing to apply pressure inside of TK's base. You look at the mini-map, and TK spawning up in the garage, kind of very far away from this uplink. That was a massive kill, though, by Nameless to keep Drone out of harm's way. Gonna pass it up, get stuck on the ambulance. Has to get in himself, and this could be costly. You see Wheats trying to play for that drone, while Jaysano and App are getting back in position.
Yeah, that did not turn out to be an effective pass at all. Neslo, though, able to eventually get it. He gets pushed into school. Going to drop it as he felt some pressure coming from backside school. Wisely done. Did he not see Jaysano cross? Is Neslo blind? He needs glasses on.
He might not be looking sometimes.
I don't know. That player dashed right across the screen. I thought he was waiting for that exact play, but not able to see him there. He's eventually going to be taken out. Apathy is now going to have your drone. He's going to be taking it back alley. A couple players from TK are going to be there trying to cut him off, but he's got a little bit of help. That's Wheats able to pick up the first one. He just says, screw it, ignores the player in front, goes for the 1-point toss. Nice job there by Apathy.
Yeah, so many times you would expect, you know, the ball carrier to wait for someone to go in front of him and clear out the way. Apathy just went charging through, and Sharp tried to chase him down, but he had enough armor to survive the first few bullets. Great cover from his teammates. Rises up 4-0. It's only been 4 minutes and 10 seconds, and Jaysano, credit to him, man, coming in cold. 9-9 with the score, and he's starting to play some nice defense inside the school, keeping everyone out. There's a nasty string of 3 in a row.
And that's what's tough, too. Like, it's impressive what Jaysano's doing. Obviously, you have to hop in mid-series, but also think about the mental place you're in if you're TK. You know, you have, if you're Rise, you're frustrated. If you're TK, you're thinking, oh, we won game 1, they're down a guy, he keeps lagging out. We win game 2, he keeps lagging out. You know, you're probably thinking, this series is over, we're going to go into game 3, he's been lagging out, we're going to close it. But now they bring in their sub. You kind of have to shift your mindset entirely right now if you're TK.
You did just see 2 points come in. First one from Theory, second one from Theory as well. He's going to get your 2 1-pointers. Theory -6 though overall KD. It was one of my concerns. Will he be able to keep up in the slaying game? So far, he's been the only one on TK really falling behind. On the other side, you see the Star Slayer, Wheats, 16 and 11, and you know he's not hosting. He was the only player banned from hosting in this matchup by TK.
But here we go. Side number 2, 2-point advantage. But the big thing you mentioned, TK did have the strong side to kick things off. So this is going to be a difficult battle. You saw them come alive a little bit at the end of the match. Can they carry it into the second half?
First grab is going to be made by Jaysano. 2 already down for TK. Wheats almost picked up a third. Neslo is down on Main Street, so they could wrap it out. Spawner coming from back green. It looks like they're going to try and force it through. Jaysano waiting for some extra armor. Teammate's going to charge through. Here comes the push. Will they be able to stop it? Chino causing problems, shooting Nameless from the side, and then Jaysano gets the and one on Neslo. Looking for a second. He's going to clean up Neslo and Theory, and this is going to open the doors for another play. All they need is one more kill. It looks like Apathy got it, but his teammates do fall on the stairs. A bit of a stalemate about to occur.
We'll see who can get control here next. They're up 4. Jaysano saw him grab that drone, take it over back wall. Not able to even get hit markers there with a bit of his clip, but trying to apply pressure best he can. Drone should be spawning in about 5 seconds now, but with 4 minutes left, you have plenty of time if you're TK. Theory's got to get rolling a bit. I know he's had the drone in his hand a good bit as he has their only points, but 8-18, got to come alive to some degree. We're now going to see Neslo, though, grabbing the drum, going to be pushing it through garage, wrapping. Okay, he's just going in circles.
Yeah, he's just trying to buy time, confuse his opponents a little bit. Now he's got the push, though. 3 teammates all in front of him. This is at least a 1-point play if they do it correctly. Could be a 2. Just saw his cover on the left go down, though. Neslo should let go of this pretty quick, and he's getting greedy here. This could come back to haunt him, or it could be a hero safe toss. Smart play by Neslo in a tricky situation.
Yeah, he gets the 1. You know, honestly, he was about full armor. I wonder if he might have been able to fly in there for 2. It would have been tough, though. I think he made the right decision there, going for 1. They're only down 3. They've got the drone in hand again. It's going to be Nameless. 20 and 19 right now. He's got a little cover mid-street with that guy that pokes garage window, able to take him out. It'll now go to Neslo. Neslo tries to get forward for the melee. He's going to drop, though. Theory's now got his hands cut out for him mid-street.
And now you got Nameless picking up the drone once again. They've been very objective focused, and Nameless goes for the clear. So looks like TK just looking for a little bit of a breather, try and reset, get all 4 up, and reestablish control of the middle of the map. Apathy, though, patrolling this drone spawn, and he is going hunting inside the garage. Teamwork, though, coming through from TK. Theory cut him down before getting dropped on his own. Sharp on your screen now, looking to gain some positioning here in school before his team makes the push.
Well, Sharp pushing from school over to garage. Salt play for just a second. Going to fly at him. He picks up the drone, though. He's going to win that battle, though. Gets the melee. Now they're going to be pushing here garage ramp. They have a couple players to beat, but he's got 2 players to help as well. The nades, though, coming in from Apathy. Does so much damage. Gets an assist. Gets a kill. Shuts down the push from Rise. And the melee comes in from Wheat, so they've cleaned that up. Nice defensive stand there from Rise.
I thought Nameless was going to just go full-blown superhero mode right there. Picked up 2, was going for the 3rd melee kill. Here comes the drone shot, though, and that one is going to connect. Sharp makes it a 1-possession game. Still lots of time left, 1:40 still to go.
It's impressive they turned that into a point, because their first attack just got absolutely shut down. Amazing. They're still able to get points out of that. Chino is going to be going over wall into mid-street. He's got 1 player ahead of him trying to cover shots and coming in from the back. Nice job, though, able to put through the 1-pointer. Rise going to take a 7-4 advantage now. 80 seconds left to go. The drone going to go straight, I think, to Theory, but he gets dropped there by Jaysano. Did he get a toss?
Yeah.
He did get a toss, so what a quick counter there. Great job.
Yeah, Theory, you know, he knows his toss. His name was going to try one of his own. Does he get the bounce? And it looks like his bounce is going to fall short and to the left. So Theory now going for the cutoff, and that drone is just going to get tossed on top of the roof until this game is over. TK really has to keep Rise away from the drone. They got to get to it first, and they have 50 seconds left to score twice with tosses, but most likely you're going to see a dunk required here as it's all coming down to the wire.
Chino gets it. Chino's going to reset it. Rise in a position now where they can just play that reset game. They still have a pretty good presence around the Atlas. Sharp, though, able to get one. Neslo gets one as well. This is their opportunity. Drone popping in 2 seconds. They've got a player there to snag it. That's going to be Theory. Theory should be able to get it, but 2 players push. Great job there, but 3 down. Chino, the only one left. They're going to be able to get forward. Nameless is going to toss it in for the pass. I think it was Sharp at home, and there's the dunk. Tie game. 10 seconds left. What a great execution there by TK in the final seconds.
Team Kaliber, absolutely ridiculous. Theory with the melee. I thought he had time for one more toss. It's not going to happen. We're going to overtime. That was incredible stuff. Sharp, brave enough to push through Garage, able to clear out the weight. Nameless, though, clutching up, gets the satellite to him, and you see with 11 seconds left, they tie things up, forcing overtime. TK still on match point. Keep that in mind. Rise fighting for their lives here in the best of 5.
Yeah, I thought they were totally screwed because I went on with Theory, who was the guy from TK waiting to get the drone. You saw 2 Rise players fly at him immediately. I thought they were going to kill him and get the reset, but props to the rest of TK as they shut it down. Great toss from Nameless forward to Sharp, and they tie it up. But here we are in overtime. Favored side going to be the TK first. Let's see if they can get points on the board in a hurry. They're going to actually have 2 down. They get 3 down right off the break. Theory last alive. He's at least able to get 1, but that's after the drone gets forward. Jasano has it in his hands. Does he go for the dunk? No, he goes for 1. He gets that in. 19 seconds is the time to beat.
Nice stuff from Jasano. The pickup filling in well as a substitute tonight. 26-23, 4 uplinks leading the team. So far, he has been a huge contributing factor. Also, look at those kills from Chino. He's just been clearing the way for Rise. But now the pressure is on TK. They got some crucial kills, and that melee from Apathy might seal the deal. It's going to, and Apathy is just adding insult to injury. We're going to a game 4, Maeve.
And that was a great job by Rise. I mean, you get punished there by TK in the final seconds. They're able to tie it up there. You think you might have some lingering thoughts there going into overtime, but they score in, what, 19 seconds? Then they shut it down. Good job by them to continue the series. And now, I mean, this is anyone's game. Rise was, like you said, they kept things close in the S&D. The hard point, honestly, despite the fact that the 3v4 stayed close for quite a while. Obviously, they pulled away over time. It's kind of hard not to.
Right.
But this one potentially can go the distance now if they have a 4th figured out.
We're ready for a game 4. It's coming up on the other side of the commercial break. The good news for you Rise fans out there, as well as Benson, Maven, and Mr. X, all who picked Rise in this series. Rise has got hosts coming up next, so they could easily force a second search and destroy. We'll find out if they can do it after this.